There we go. Hi, good afternoon. It is Cinco de Mayo, 2017,
Yes,
and it looks like it's going to rain, but I think we're going to be okay. I'm Dr. Beth Dupree, and I'm sitting on my front porch with my very dear friend and spiritual advisor, Susan Apollon. And today we want to talk about a really important and wonderful thing that you have done recently, which I'm so proud to have been a part of. And it is the publication of Susan's second. Is this your second or third book? Or fourth?
No, it's actually fourth or fifth, something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can't keep up with you,
I lose
but
track myself.
this wonderful book called An Inside Job, I had the honor and privilege of writing a foreword for this book when I was flying to China several years ago, and so to actually hold it in my hands is wonderful. And I'm also trying to introduce Susan to the world of Facebook Live and YouTube and social media, because this is a little bit of a step out of your comfort zone.
It is, but it's where we need to go.
I know. So our goal in the next couple minutes is just to give you a quick introduction to what Susan's doing, what she's been up to, and how an inside job could help you or one of your family members if they are going through any process in life that requires healing, which is just about everything. So
That's right.
I met you how many years ago now? 15? Easily.
It's easily, something like that, yes. It was when I was doing the first book, and you had come to Barnes & Noble.
Touched by the Extraordinary.
And
And through this whole process, Susan has given me so many gifts, not just to me, but to my patients, and for that I'm very thankful.
I'm thankful for you and the work you've done with my patients as well. So,
See, we share and share alike. So tell me about An Inside Job. Why did you do this? Well, I mean, there are a lot of books out there that talk about healing, talk about cancer, talk about loss, talk about grief. Why An Inside Job?
I've been working with people challenged by life-threatening illnesses, especially cancer, for almost 30 years. It is 30 years. And we've been teachers for each other. So along with that, helping each other, I've been doing the research of looking at people, real research, of looking at people who have cancer but have gone into spontaneous remission. They live sometimes with their cancer, but they have a beautiful quality of life. And I wanted to see what were the qualities that these people shared that I could then share with my patients, and I incorporated in terms of the teaching of tools that I have, that I created. So I felt if somebody is ill, for me, illness is about the loss of balance, and healing is about the restoration of balance. And I felt somebody could benefit from what all of us have learned from each other. And so anyone challenged with an illness such as cancer, this is a book that I think will help you. And it's my patients have shared with me that has helped them. Others who are not my patients have told me and written to me that it has done the same. It's been not just informative, but valuable. And I hope that it can inspire you to do what you need to do in terms of taking responsibility for your own journey.
So I love Bernie Siegel. I've always loved him. Fellow surgeon, amazing healer. And his quote on the front of the cover, "Getting well against all odds is not a spontaneous remission, it is self-induced healing." And this is, to me, the greatest gift that we can give all of our patients, is recognizing that, you know, cancer or an illness or any adversity in life is an opportunity to grow, not just through the process yourself, but to grow spiritually, to get to a new place of appreciation of every single day in life. And I know that some of our patients that we have been together with on this journey who have transitioned into spirit, their journeys and their transitions have been so peaceful, and they felt very prepared for it, and so did the family. So I love that you have taken this on, because this is yet another wonderful book. I will tell you that I have several colleagues who have written stories and chapters, and just connecting all of these amazing healers has been, you know, just a wonderful part of this process. So who should read this?
Anybody that wants to be well, either is well and wants to maintain that wellness, or is not feeling great but wants to find that ability to feel whole and complete and balanced, should be reading it. One more thing, I call this an inside job because So many of us in the Western world depend on chemotherapy, radiation, immunotherapy, things like this, and we depend on those to do the healing for us, but we neglect what goes on within us in terms of how we look at our situation, how we think about it. And I wanted you to understand that everything is energy and your thoughts are energy. And so when you begin to realize you could think about your situation a little differently, and that would then lead to the production of chemicals that would support your immune system and help you fight whatever is going on in your body, a virus that doesn't belong there, that can help you. That's information you might not have known, and this, I think, can guide you on your journey. And there's a chapter, the last chapter is with physicians that I chose to interview, and I said, can you share with me what you would tell somebody who comes to you, a loved one or a patient, and they've just been diagnosed? And each of these doctors, and they're from different parts of this country, had extraordinary wisdom, I felt, that they shared in this book. And that too can help anybody that's seeking wellness as well as seeking healing.
So I'm going to add one more thing to the list of people that should read this. If you are diagnosed with cancer, anyone in your family, I would buy this book and give it to your caregivers as a gift.
Absolutely.
Because I know that my friends and colleagues who were interviewed for this love the fact that you've taken the time to put into prose what we all would love our patients to know going into a diagnosis. Because I use this analogy a lot that, let's say cancer is a fungus or a mold. If I get out Clorox, I know the mold, I can wipe it right away. But if I fail to change, and to me the Clorox is like chemosurgery, radiation, whatever, and we have a fire going here, so if you're seeing things flying toward my face, we're not blowing away like the Wizard of Oz, we're just...
It's really wonderful if you can hear the crackling.
The crackling of the fires, and the smell is amazing too, which is why it's perfect to be outside. So if you think of surgery, chemo, and radiation as wiping away that fungus or the mold that has grown, if you don't open the windows and let the light in, and you don't let the breeze come through, the mold can come back.
And you don't look at the source of what led to the growth of the mold. That's what you want to do. So thank you. That's important. And caretakers, people who love you, who want to, they usually feel so helpless. But if they read something like this, they get to have a perspective about your journey, and they don't feel so helpless anymore, and they can be there supporting and guiding you in a way that works for you. Thank you. That's great.
I'm glad you like that analogy. I use it a lot, and it's wonderful because my colleagues can get it. Plus, I took a picture of the mold in my bathroom up there when we pulled the wallpaper off of the bathroom and the wallpaper off of the bathroom by Dean's bedroom, and I couldn't believe that the mold was there for all those years because we don't really know what's hidden underneath. But once we unroofed it and got rid of it, like we opened up and now have better ventilations there, so the mold's not coming back.
Great analogy. Great.
So part 2. The Healing Companion, and an Inside Jobs Companion, which is really for anyone to have a place. I mean, I believe in journaling. I think it's a wonderful thing for my patients to do.
Me too.
I want you to write the positive stuff down. I like to write on 3x5 cards and toss the negative stuff in the fire. So this is the place to write the positive things that are happening, because I was with our support group last night as we were talking about my transition coming up. Not transition in a transgender way, transition in moving to Arizona. I have to be politically correct. I did talk to my favorite transgender surgeon this morning, though. Christine McGinn and I had a great conversation. She was helping me with some stuff. So what I want you to know is that as I talked to our patients last night, I know that the surgery and the medical care that we provide to treat the cancer is important, but everybody in the room across the board said that this is the part, like the part that we give to them from our heart and soul to help them get to a safe place. That's true healing. Curing may eradicate a cancer initially, but the healing is something that it's not guaranteed just by taking the medicines and doing the surgery. The healing part has to really come from deep inside.
That's right.
And so that's why, to me, Inside Job, need to read it. If you're a doctor, pick it up. If you're a patient with a doctor, pick it up.
Thank you.
I truly believe that, just like when I wrote my book, people think it's about cancer, but it's just about healing.
Exactly.
Because healing isn't, you shouldn't have to get cancer to learn what healing is. We all need healing on many different levels. So
that's right.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud to call you my friend.
It's
I'm proud that we are now video savvy, and you're giving a keynote address this weekend. Where?
I am. I'm going to be doing this for the TLT Foundation. It's in New Jersey, and it's I don't remember the exact address.
That's okay,
right
but
now.
we can add that to the Facebook post.
We can, and this is to help raise funds for the financial support for the research. And people, if you do hear it in time, you choose to come, it's a joyful event. It really is. It's lots of fun, and it's optimistic, and it's positive, and people laugh. And I really, if you can make it, that would be wonderful. And if not, please know ovarian cancer needs support just as breast cancer and lung cancer and brain cancer. All of these need your help.
And if my tutorial has worked, and Todd Hartley, because he has little videos that he's helped me do these with, so if my tutorial works, Susan will be able to record her talk, and you'll be able to see it on Facebook probably by Sunday night after she's done, because I tried to get across to her that as much as I love her written word, every time she speaks, she touches my soul. So when you get the opportunity to see Susan speak in person, please be there and have a blessed day.
Yes, many blessings. Thank you.